Karina baby, for the 17th, we have the sherbet squash. Take a look. Mr. Chippy loved gardening. One day while he was weeding his onions, he noticed a squash plant growing on the compost heap. I don't remember planting that, thought Mr. Crispy, but from then on he watered the plant every day. The squash grew longer and bigger and fatter until on Thursday, Mrs. Crispy looked out her cottage window and gasped, "Look, that squash is enormous." And so it was. "The squash would make a good house," said Mr. Chippy. "Our cottage is a bit small." Mr. Chippy put the door and the window in the giant vegetable, and the Crispies moved right in. But the neighbors started to complain. "Your squash spoils our view," they said. "Move it now." The Crispies had grown very fond of their squash house, and the thought of losing it made them so sad. So Mr. Crispy attached 4 wheels to the squash, put an engine in the front, and made a steering wheel. When everything was ready, Mr. Crispy started up the engine, and Mrs. Crispy chopped through the stalk. "Off we go!" they cried. The Crispies were soon speeding along the highway to the seaside. When they got there, Mr. Crispy looked out at the sea. "We could travel around the world," he said. "There and back again," adds Mrs. Crispy. Mr. Crispy quickly made a sail and turned the squash into a boat. Mrs. Crispy pushed it down the beach and into the sea. The squash floated perfectly. "What a superb squash," said the Crispies as they sailed away. There they go in their perfect squash. Not everything needs to be perfect for somebody else. It just needs to be okay with what you're doing. You get to make your own decisions in this life, and this life is very different for everybody, and everyone's going to have an opinion or a viewpoint on what they think is right, but you're going to have your own opinion and your own viewpoint for what's right for you. Everyone is a little bit different. Everyone does things a little bit differently, and for them, the right thing to do was to grow out their squash that they didn't even know was there. It was a happy surprise. And then they probably did primer and all kinds of things on it so it didn't go bad, and they made a perfect little home out of it. And then they made it sail on the sea, and that was right for them, and that's okay. Find out what you like and what you love. Don't be an imitation of somebody else. Be who you actually are. Everyone else is everyone else, and you are you. You can't be somebody else. You don't know the ins and outs of them every single day, every single night. You gotta be who you are. You gotta love who you are. I love you so much, and you're perfect. Karina baby, let's do "Oh, say, oh playmates, come out and play with me, and bring your dollies 3, climb up my apple tree, shout down my rain barrel, slide down my cellar door, and we'll be jolly friends forevermore, more." It was a sunny day, she could not go out to play. She said with tearful eyes, "My dolly's got the flu. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I ain't got no rain barrel, I ain't got no cellar door, but we'll be jolly friends forevermore, more." Karina baby, I love you, and I miss you, and I can't wait to see you. I hope you're having a great day today. I hope that you're enjoying yourself. I hope that you're content. I love you so much.